got an itch on my butthole that I just can't reach. Will you give me some relief and itch that scratch deep in my peach? I've tried every angle, but the itch just persists. Think you can reach back there and give my stinky butthole an itch?
Hi guys, Zedhead here. Welcome back to the channel. For all those who are coming back, hello. So I've been out a little jolly in the bike. This is kind of a follow on from the last vlog that I did. It was fast becoming a two-parter, so I decided to stop and change my battery because I ain't finished talking yet. Alan Carr, Mr. Chatty Man. So there's the Clyde estuary over there. That's Dumbarton Rock over there. It's a little nice piece of the island. Yeah. So this is a back road from Bishopton into Houston, and it's a road I often travel because I quite like it. It's just a nice wee road. And I feel it suits this bike as well. Get by as bicyclist. Right, tractor, you just stay there. That is the one drawback with this road. You have to contend with agricultural equipment, and as long as you're sensible when you're riding and appreciate that you've got fields either side, be aware that a tractor or whatever could be coming out of a field without notice at any given time. So you're not on a racetrack. Don't treat it like one. It's not to say you need to go slow, but I would certainly advise against going particularly fast. Well, I'm now on a sort of better stretch of road. It's a wee bit more open. The road surface is a little bit better. So the sun's starting to go down, so the temperature's just changing slightly, so there will be a little bit of dampness creeping in here and there. I'm not bothered whatsoever. And this has been absolutely brilliant. Basically because I can now commit to the weekend ride with Jay and Brian, because up to tonight I wasn't 100% that the bike was going to be sorted. I'm not saying that in any way about the way that I've worked on the bike. It's just because it's a new bike, I was worried that there was maybe, because it's got heated grips, so I was maybe thinking, is the heated grips drawing the battery down? It's got an aftermarket USB port. Is that drawing the battery down? You know, it was like there was a whole load of things going on in my head. You start it's like chaos thinking. You're trying to sort of work out all the sort of possible scenarios, and basically if the same fault arose, that gave me a wee lump in my trousers there. If the same fault arose on tonight's run where the battery didn't like it, what was my next kind of step was to disconnect the aftermarket stuff like the heated grips and the USB port, and basically go back to sort of base settings, as I would say, so there's not any big drawdown on the bike. And then the only other thing that basically could have been at fault was the stator, because like I say, the battery was changed, brand new battery, an uprated battery as well, a higher ampage battery, because this is a 3-cylinder bike and needs quite a high cranking power to throw the engine, very similar to the Zedhead. It needed a higher ampage battery as well because you're cranking a big engine. This is a 1050cc, and obviously the Zedhead was a 1400, so they're big engines, so they need a lot of high cranking power right off the get-go. So yeah, that was the first thing that got changed out. Then the regulator rectifier, because it wasn't regulating the voltage properly. And then I got a set of, they're called pudding leads for the Triumph. Now it's a guy on the Triumph website called Jeff Pudding Harrowford who actually manufactures these leads, and they use a larger gauge of wire, so they will carry a larger current or a larger load through them to the battery, to the starter, and back to the battery for that matter, for charging. So that's all been done. So I'm waffling on, and you can probably hear with the excitement in my voice that I just know that the bike's right now, because I have started, I've stopped, I've been riding the bike for a couple hours now. The bike's well up to temperature, it's been below temp, like cooled down again, it's had all sorts, and it's not stuttered, it's not stammered. The battery temperature I've checked and is absolutely perfect. It's nice and cool, as it should be. I've been peeking over at the voltage meter, and the voltage meter hasn't. Right, so what are you doing? Turning, no doubt. My goodness, I've gabbed that much that I'm actually where I need to be. This is us now coming into Houston. Oh, that made that. I hope you enjoyed that, by the way, because I love that little bit of road. It's great. I was riding that without any, not without any thought. Of course, I was thinking about how I was riding, but it's just, it flows lovely. And I just love, I love this bike, and the way it handles and the way it runs. Look at that, that's 1875, my god, how old that is. This is where my gran and papa stayed. I basically spent most of my childhood running about this place, Houston. It was absolutely fantastic, great memories. They stayed up that street, in South Street. I'll just safely overtake these guys. Anyway, I'm going to head for the hills in a positive, very very positive night. I'm really really happy now that I know that the bike is going to be reliably underneath me when I go out. still need to do a little bit of due diligence and have a look at fairing bolts and electrical connections that I have had an interaction with, just to make sure that this ride hasn't slackened them off or otherwise. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be just fine. I wonder if you can see me smiling through the camera, because I'm actually smiling. That's that, well done, learner driver. So I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you very, very much for swinging by, and if you stayed to the end, well done, you deserve a medal. Listening to me waffling on, but well done. Thanks for coming in. So don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe. This is Zedhead saying take care, stay safe, peace out, bye bye.